I love when subscribers think they run your channel. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not doing the videos they want to see, they'll let you know and expect you to be all, oh goodness, forgive me, humblest apologies right away, sir. You're allowed to request things and give feedback, but once you start demanding shit, like, hey there, you pay nothing for this. Sometimes people donate to me with strings attached. Like, hey, here's $20 if you revisit XCOM 2. And it's like, the transaction's already complete, right? I have your money now, or at least I will a month and a half after the reporting period. Also, I'm not for hire, so the most you can expect to do is pay me to consider a request. There's no way to repay donations if I'm going to choose not to fulfill the obligations associated with it, and that's fine with me because I'll just take your money. Some people are real dicks about the direction they think my channel is going in, because I'm erratic and play what I want, something that will never change. If you miss my Souls videos that much, just go rewatch them. There's like 100, I doubt you've got my commentary memorized. It'll be like a nostalgia trip, back when Sunburned Albino was placating the first half of his audience instead of this new lame second half. Oh, boss ranking videos, how you split my demographic down the middle and disappoint new people every week I don't do more of them. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, albino residents. Hello, is boss ranking there? Oh, boss ranking can't come to the phone because Sunburned Albino is coasting hella right now, but if you leave a message, I'm sure he'll get back to you. You don't need to leave a message. I've seen the messages. I'd like to talk about this Michelle Carter case now. If you don't know, she's the one who made national headlines for urging her boyfriend to commit suicide, and he did. Her trial just verdicted, and they found her guilty of manslaughter, so she could get up to 20 years in jail for something I do on Omegle on a weekly basis. As someone who frequently tells people to kill themselves, I can't help but feel like this case outcome is dangerous to my well-being. Think of the precedent this sets. All someone on the internet has to do now is follow your half-joking instructions and they can ruin your life forever. If someone wants to die, it's not your choice to force keep them alive. If someone has been depressed for years and tried multiple times to end it all but can't overcome their self-preservation instinct, give them some strong words of encouragement because it's true they need help. Following through. Otherwise, they've got to wrestle with feelings of cowardice as well as depression now, so it's really piling on the misery train, which sure ain't helping anybody appreciate the gift of life. Some people aren't cut out for it. Suicide isn't the coward's way out. Have you tried it? Take some fucking balls. It's also a pretty unshakable urge. People seem to gloss over the fact that Michelle Carter started out encouraging her boyfriend to seek help for his condition, but he refused. After repeatedly saying he wanted to die over the course of fucking forever, Michelle finally switched sides like, hey, you know what? If you want it that bad, go for it. I'm surprised she lasted that long, because whenever someone tells me they want to kill themselves, I'm just like, well, see ya. The nail in the coffin with this case, which without it she'd have been acquitted no contest, was that the day he started to gas himself in his car, he got cold feet and tried to get out, but she was on the phone with him like, hey, don't be a quitter. So he stayed in and she listened to him die on the phone. That call wasn't recorded, so the only proof of its existence was a text like 3 months later she made to a friend saying what happened, because admittedly she's a fucking idiot. But she's not a fucking idiot who deserves 20 years in prison. Her boyfriend didn't step out of the car to change his life and be a new man. He did it because he was scared to die like most people are. But those feelings weren't going to suddenly go away. You may know some depressed people in your life, because statistically 99% of America is depressed, so you'll know what I'm talking about when I say they are insufferably relentless. They want the encouragement to kill themselves. That's why they're being so goddamn annoying. They want somebody to give them the green light because they're ready to go right now. Would you miss me when I'm gone? Sorry, what's your name? I'm preemptively forgetting you. Suicide is and always has been legally considered an act of free will, so the implications stemming from this court decision are going to be far-reaching and start us down a path of responsibility we should not have. No one should be held responsible for ultimately someone else's final decision. I encouraged my friend to be a singer, but nobody pays me for her gigs. It's their choice. They did it. Even if they followed instructions, they did so willingly. Anyway, I find it so pretentiously stupid whenever you go to your girlfriend's house to meet her family for the first time, and then her brother or someone will pull you aside and be like, hey, let me tell you something. If you ever hurt my sister, I will hunt you down and kill you. He has a speech impediment. Comedy is great because I can give anyone in the world any disease or affliction I want on a whim. Maybe I want her brother to have Down syndrome. If you ever hurt her, I'm not making fun of them. That's what they sound like. And that's never happened to me. But if it did, you just have to inject a little reality into the conversation. I'd be like, listen, I'm gonna hurt your sister dozens of times. I made her cry on the way over here. You think it's weird she had to use the bathroom right away? It's because she was reapplying her makeup. Nobody has ever not hurt someone ever in the context of a relationship. And this brother's full of shit because I've never heard of anyone breaking up with their girlfriend and then that night getting a knock on their door from some guy holding a baseball bat like, "I fucking told you, bro!" He sounds better now. He got speech therapy. I'm trying to show that time has passed. Or like when her dad asks you, "So what is the nature of your relationship with my daughter?" Well, sir, it's mostly sexual right now. She has issues with you, which made it real easy for me to get in there, so actually I should thank you for paving the way with your strict temperament and abuse. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.